guys, it's Nyah. Welcome or welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. So in today's video we are going to be doing a little bit of makeup, and I'm very excited because we are going to be using some bright colors today, and it's been a minute since I played with color, so that's what we're going to be doing today. But before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and also don't forget to follow me on all my other socials. They are always in the description box down below. But without further ado, let's get into playing with some makeup. So to start us off, I'm going to be priming my skin with this Rimmel matte primer, and I'm just going to put this on all of the places that I get oily, which is pretty much everywhere for me, but I'm really focusing it on my T-zone. Okay, so next we are going to go ahead and do the eyes. Like I said, I'm going to be using some bright colors, so I would hate to do my base and then get some type of bright color eyeshadow on my face and mess up the entire look. So to avoid that, we're going to go ahead and do the eyes first. So I'm going to start off by priming my eyes with some concealer, and to do that I'm just going to use this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer and place it all over my eyes to give us a really clean base. And I'm just going to blend that out using a fluffy concealer brush. I just realized that I almost completely forgot to carve out my eyebrows, so I'm going to do that now, and I'm just going to use a flat concealer brush to do so, using the exact same concealer that we use to prime our eyes. And I'm just going to carve out the bottom of my brows. And I'm going to blend this out using the same fluffy concealer brush. Okay guys, so now we're going to start applying our eyeshadow to our eyes. And for the eyeshadow today, I'm just going for a really bright look, and I don't have a particular palette that I'm going to be using or anything like that. We're just kind of going with the flow here. I pulled out quite a few different palettes. I just picked some that had a bunch of different colors in it, so if you're going to be following along for today's look, then I just recommend that you use what you have to recreate this. And also, if you do recreate this look, tag me in it so that I can see it. But yeah, so I'm just using what I have, so that is what I recommend you do as well. So I'm not really sure which shades I'm going to end up using in particular, but I am going to show you guys the palettes that I picked out. So this first one is the Zulu Palette by Juvia'sPlace. I also pulled out my Morphe 25A Artist Pass palette, as well as the Morphe James Charles palette. So I'm just going to be alternating between all three of these, and we are going to see what we come up with. So the first palette that I'm going to be dipping into is the 25A Artist palette, and this is what it looks like. It just has a bunch of different bright colors in it. So I'm first going to go into this neon yellow right here. It is called Under the Sun, and I'm just going to take that and apply it to the inner parts of my eye. I'm hoping that it actually shows up on me, so I do think I'm going to have to really pack the color on. Okay, it's starting to show up a little bit. So just packing that color on, that's what I'm going to focus on. And I am having to use a lot of product on my brush to get it to show up. I don't really know if you guys can see that, but it's just like a whole part of my eye right here where it is not going on smoothly at all. So what I'm going to do is try to go in with another brush to see if it will show up a little better that way. But using this brush right here, which is a Morphe M433 brush, it is not really going on as smoothly in this socket of my eye right here. So I'm going to try to use a different brush to see if I can get a better color payoff. So taking a Morphe M124 brush, I'm just going to pick up that shade again and try to pack it in this little socket of my eye right here. Okay, that is showing up a lot better. So I think we're going to use this instead. It's showing up a little better, but I still can't really get it into like the crease of my eye right here. I don't know. I really want to try to use this shade though because it's the brightest yellow that I have. I'm gonna get a little closer. Can you guys see this entire area that the eyeshadow is not taking to my eye? So I'm gonna try to pick up the other brush again. I don't know, this eyeshadow isn't working as well as I thought it would. I'm going to see how it looks on the other eye though. We're going to try to work with it because like I said, this is the brightest yellow that I have. I am a little bit disappointed. Okay, so it applied to this eye a little bit better than this eye. I don't really know what's going on there, but I'm just going to leave it alone though. The perfectionist in me kind of wants to wipe it off and start over again. So I think that's what we're about to do. I'm going to try to give it a second chance. So I'm just going to wipe it off, try to fix it, and then come back. Okay guys, so I'm back and it's still not as smooth as I would prefer it to be, but it is a lot better than it was before. So I'm glad that I wiped it off and gave it a second chance. But now we're going to go ahead and move on to our next shade, which is just going to be a green. And for this, I'm going to dip into the James Charles palette and use the shade called Social Blade. And to do this, I'm using the brush from the Morphe X Sweetie collection, and I'm just going to place this right beside that yellow. With these shades, I'm not really doing much blending. I'm just really focusing on packing the color on my eye and getting it to show up. I'm more focused on this than blending with this type of look. But I am going to go back and lightly blend the two shades in the middle. So now I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the other eye. I'm going for like a neon tropical type of look. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and apply my next shade, which is going to be more of a teal. So I'm going to go into my Juvia'sPlace palette and use this shade right here and see how I like it on my outer corner. And if I don't like it, I will go back into my James Charles palette and use the blue that's in there. But we're going to start off with this shade right here first. So taking another brush, I'm going to place this color on the outer portion of my eyes. I'm also going to start kind of creating my shape with this color as well. So I'm going to try to make like a sharp triangle shape. I really like the way that this is looking so far, you guys. So I'm now going to place this color down on the other side, but I am going to go back in with my green shade to kind of provide a bit more of a smoother transition into this teal shade on the end of my eye. Again, with the packing motions, just to get the shadow placed down on my eye. Okay, so going back in with my brush that has the green on it, I'm going to apply more of the green to help blend these shades a little bit better. And see, adding that just kind of blended it so much better already. I think I want a little bit more teal on this side, so I'm going to put a little bit more of that over here. Alright guys, I'm pretty much done with the eyes for now. I'm very happy with the way that this came out. It's a very messy, unblended type of eyeshadow look, yet the colors still look so pretty and cohesive together. But we're going to take a break from the eyes and go ahead and start on the face. And we also didn't get that much fallout on the face either, which is pretty good. I did have a little bit of fallout from the yellow eyeshadow on this eye, but I wiped that away when I went off camera to fix the eyeshadow. But other than that, we don't really have any fallout whatsoever, so that's really good. But now we can go ahead and move into foundation. But before we do that, I do want to apply a little bit of powder to like this area of my face to help control my oils a little bit better. So taking a clean sponge, I'm going to dip into a little bit of my powder and just apply that to my pores. Also going to put a little bit on my nose too. So now moving on to foundation. The foundation that we are going to be using today is the Colourpop No Filter foundation. This is in the shade Dark 165, and I'm just going to apply this all over my face. Just to give a little heads up to you guys, this foundation is a little bit light for me. We are going to fix all of that when we get to bronzing, but I'm just going to go ahead and apply this to my face. Taking a little bit more, I'm just going to apply it like to my nose and in the areas that I feel like I need a little bit more coverage. Making sure to be very careful when I go around my eyeshadow. Okay, so now I'm going to apply a little bit of concealer, and I'm just going to be using the same one that we used earlier. And I'm going to apply this to all of the areas that you would normally highlight. So under my eyes, I'll do a little bit down the bridge of the nose, a little on the forehead, not too much though, and then just a little bit on the chin. Taking our sponge, we are going to go ahead and blend that out. Okay, so now I'm going to set my concealer in place using some Mercier translucent powder. So while that is setting, I am going to go ahead and apply the eyeshadow underneath my eyes the same way that I have it on top of my lids. But before I do that though, I have this NYX eyeliner in the shade Teal. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this to my waterlines just because I have it. Okay, you guys, so now that I have my eyeliner applied, I'm going to go ahead and start applying my shadows underneath my eyes. So starting off with my yellow, I'm going to go ahead and apply that to the innermost areas of my eyes. And now picking up my green shade, I'm going to apply that one as well. I'm being very careful not to place these shades too low because we don't want to make it look like somebody punched us in the face. And now picking up my teal shade, I'm going to apply this one as well. Applying it to this side. And that just kind of brings it all together. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply my lashes. I was debating on whether or not I wanted to line the top of my eyes, but I don't think I'm going to do that because I could risk messing up the entire look. Definitely not trying to do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and put on some mascara and apply some lashes. So just using my Tarte Mascara, I'm going to apply this to my top and bottom lashes. And for eyelashes, I'm going to be using these Kiss Mink Effect lashes in the style Duchess. Okay, so now that our lashes are applied, we're going to go ahead and finish off the eyes by adding a shimmer shade to our tear ducts. So we are going to be using this one up here in the James Charles palette, and it is in the shade Ring Light. I am going to go crazy with the inner corner highlight just because this is an all matte eye look. I just want to add a lot of shimmer to the inner corner to make this look pop. Okay, so I think that is good enough. Now we are all done with the eyes, and we are going to go ahead and finish off our face. So first I'm going to dust off any powder that we had left over. And now I'm going to go in with bronzer. Taking some on the forehead. Now down the bridges of the nose. All right, now we're going to do our chin. And now that our bronzer is applied, we are going to do a little bit of blush. And the blush that I'm going to be using today is this one from Milani, and it is in the shade Wild Rose. I'm just going to apply a little bit of this to my cheeks. Now going in with a highlighter. This one is also from Milani, and it is in the shade Sunglow. I love the way these highlighters look on the skin. They are just so pretty. I'm also going to apply a little bit of this to the nose as well. Also going to take it on my brow bone. And now we're pretty much done with the face. So I'm just going to set it using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. And now that we've done that, the next thing to do is to go in with the lip color. And I'm just going to line with the NYX lip pencil as always. And lastly, I'm just going to fill the rest of my lips in with a liquid lipstick. This one is from Smashbox. Alrighty, you guys, that is our makeup all complete. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe and check out some of my other videos. I really enjoyed filming this look today. I think that it turned out amazing. It's very simple and easy to do. It's very vibrant, very bright and out there. As I said before, if you guys recreate this look, definitely be sure to tag me in it because I would love to see it. But that is the end of this video, you guys. If you want to see more makeup content from me, definitely let me know in the comments down below. But with that said, I love you all so much, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye, guys.